So if you haven't chosen a clip, and I think that everybody has, make sure that you do so before the weekend, before you're out. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at how to get the video to download, and then we're going to get it off the server, and then we're going to open it up in Pro Tools and identify the sections that we're working in and get rid of all the other extraneous information. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is look at how to import sound effects. And if we get a chance, I'm also going to show how to record into Pro Tools using an interface. So for the first part, we're just going to go to the server, and you have to be on campus for this, so this won't work off campus, so you want to do this now if you want to get a jump on things. I don't have an external hard drive plugged in, but what I'm going to do is just work off the media drive. Again, in the media drive, I have a folder with my last name that I'll save everything into. If you have questions, make sure you raise them up and Randy can give you a hand. No. So again, I'm going to go down to the bottom to the class materials icon. Navigate to Coronado and Odd 120 and resources. And I'm looking for the folder that's highlighted in this kind of orangish, and it says Term Project Clips. So I've assigned myself Elephant's Dream, but if you've chosen Big Buck Bunny or Sintel, then you'll want to choose those others. And you notice that there were a bunch of clips, and there's only the movie for the entire the entire movie here. Drag the entire folder over and drag it to wherever your hard drive is or where your media drive folder is. And since we're all jumping on it, it'll probably slow down a bit, but this is coming from the server. Grab the whole zip file. Okay, so it's finished downloading to my folder, or the folder that I specified. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just double-click that zip file, and it'll take some time to decompress it or unzip it. And when it's done decompressing, I'll have a folder that has the name of the movie that I'm working on. So in my case, it's Elephant's Dream. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this folder that says Elephant's Dream or Sintel or Big Buck Bunny, and I'm going to rename it. And the way I'm going to rename it is A120 underscore P1 underscore last name. Of course, use your last name and not last name. So just, don't use Coronado. And don't use last name, use Gibson. Okay, so now that I have that folder renamed, inside of this folder, you'll see that there are, just like any Pro Tools session, a folder made for audio files, the Pro Tools session file, one for session file backups, one for video files, and Wave Cache. All the elements that you need to open up a Pro Tools session. What I want to do right now is duplicate this original Pro Tools session, the one that says elephantsstream.ptf. I'm going to duplicate it so I always have that to go back to for markers later, and you'll see when we get into it that we have markers set up. So the easy way to duplicate this is just to press the Option key and just drag it out with the mouse, and that copies it. Or I can just do Command C and Command V to copy and paste, or just go up to the edit window and copy and paste using those. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that copy to, or that second copy, rename it by pressing the Enter key on the keyboard, and I'm going to type in A120 P1 and last name. Having your name on your project, I know it sounds like a no-brainer, but even if it's inside of a folder that has your name on it, it still needs your name on it, because whether it be your movie or your Pro Tools session, I may do a search, and I may not go into your folder, so I may just take the whole class's work and then do a search for certain types of files, and if I don't see your name, if I'm looking at just a listing of everybody's Pro Tools session, and you don't rename it, that means that I won't be able to see it. So this is just an easy thing for me and also for you later on to find your work. And that's kind of for now, we're basically done with this.